All right, Bears fans, welcome into tonight's broadcast. Had a hard time getting our game camera to work, and it still won't work. I can get a webcam on the computer, but no game cam. So we'll go ahead and start our broadcast. Hopefully we can get it to connect and make some live video of tonight's game, but we're going to get started. The game is underway. Stansbury got the opening kickoff. They're starting back inside their 20-yard line. First play is a handoff over the right side into the Bear River secondary and tackled short of the 30-yard line. Enough for a first down for Stansbury, as both of these teams now playing their second region game. Both teams lost week one in region play. Bear River lost big time at home against Skyview, and Stansbury went on the road for a tough matchup against Green Canyon and lost 15-7. Another run over the right side for the Stallions up near the 35-yard line. Give them 5 or 6 yards. Brings up second down and 4 for Stansbury. Bears with a 3-man defensive front. Stansbury goes hard count. Bears don't jump. Now they'll look to change the play. They'll look to throw over the middle. Short pass to the tight end is caught. That's enough for a first down up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, Stallions, the 44-yard line. Handoff, a sweep over the right side, up over midfield and into Bear River territory. Close to first down yardage again for the Stallions, as they've got a nice opening drive going here. Will be short, second down and 2, ball marked at the Bear River 49-yard line. No score early in the first quarter. Stansbury got the ball first, and this is their opening drive. They'll hand off up the middle, break into the secondary again, tackle made by the safety, and down to the 30-yard line of the Bears. Stansbury thus far on the season, very balanced offensive attack. They will run the ball about 20 to 25 times a game, and they will pass the ball about 25 times a game. So you got to be ready to defend both the run and the pass. This time Bear River 3-man defensive front. They'll bring some linebackers on a delayed blitz. Quick pass over the left side is caught and instantly brought down. Short gain on first down. Tackle made by number 13, Brock Bingham, for Bear River. Second down and 6. Stallions in Bear River territory on their opening drive. They'll bring a man in motion across the formation, fake the pitch. Now they're going to throw out here to the flat. Good closing defense by Bear River as the pass falls incomplete. Will bring up third down. Third down and 6 for the Stallions. Shotgun snap, handoff goes up the middle. Nice tackle there made by Dallin Rice for the Bears. Maybe a yard and a half on the play. Will bring up fourth down. So the drive started with Stansbury moving the ball at will, and now as they're approaching the red zone, Bear River getting a little stingy on the defensive side. It appears Stansbury's going to go for it. Fourth down and 4 for the Stallions. Shotgun snap, looking right. They want to throw a little wheel route into the end zone, wide open for the touchdown is Lincoln Retzel. Brighton Retzel, his brother, is the one that threw it to him. They complete the touchdown pass, and Stansbury gets on the board first, 6-0 with 8:28 to go in the first quarter. Shows they're both juniors. Must be twin brothers, and quarterback Brighton Retzel to his brother Lincoln Retzel for the score, and Stansbury's opening drive eventually ends up in the end zone on a 4th and 4 from about the 20-yard line, and they'll score first in this one. Again, we apologize. We have not been able to get our game camera to sync up with our computer program. Continue to work with it and see if we can get that connection to go through so we can get you some video for tonight's game. The kick is up and good for the extra point, and Stansbury takes the 7-0 lead over the Bears. You're listening to Bear River Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Seven nothing Stallions with 8:28 to go in the first quarter as Bear River has yet to possess the ball. That was Stansbury's first drive of the game. Again, we apologize. Some technical difficulties trying to get started for tonight's game. The game camera won't connect for us. We don't have any video yet. Hopefully that'll come up and be running for us. Kick is taken at about the 5-yard line by Bear River. They'll bring it out on the return. They get up to about the 20. Not much further. Big tackle made by Stansbury. And Bear River will have their first possession of the game. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Bear River in their white jerseys with red lettering, black helmets, and red pants. Kind of an interesting uniform setup, one I haven't seen before. And Stansbury in their blue, all blue uniforms, blue helmet. First play for Bear River is a handoff up the middle that goes nowhere to Rigdon Vonk. Bear River in some injury trouble for this one as they are without starting quarterback Jackson Tyre. Backup quarterback Preston Wilkinson as well is not available for tonight's game, so it's wide receiver Corver Riley who's in at quarterback for Bear River. So already in an interesting position for the Bears as Corver Riley's going to play quarterback, and that as an offensive coach, I don't know how much you have to change your offense to try and accommodate someone you weren't planning on playing quarterback. And here's an option play to the right side, and Stansbury pursues very well on that one. They'll tackle Bear River down near the 5-yard line. So I think Stansbury's made the decision. New quarterback, inexperienced quarterback. We're going to make sure that they are unable to run the football, which is something this season Bear River has struggled to do anyways. They've been very pass heavy. A lot of that has been they've been behind on the scoreboard and needing to get some quick scores, but take away the Cottonwood game and Bear River has done very minimal work on the ground as far as running the football. And their opening drive has resulted here in about a 3rd and 25 from their own 5-yard line. Trips right, bunched up on the line. Corver Riley takes the snap. They will hand off over the right side and run behind that trips bunch set. And Rigdon Vonk's going to get a handful of yards back, give the Bears just a little bit more room to punt the football. Now Corver Riley moves to the long snapper position as he'll snap it back to Stone Higley, and his punt is blocked, and Stone recovers his blocked punt into the end zone for a safety. That's going to be 2 points for Stansbury, and Bear River will have to kick back to the Stallions. So everything going wrong here for Bear River on their opening possession. A 3-and-out and a blocked punt in the end zone, and Stansbury's got 2 more points on the board. Special thanks to Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors wants to understand your family, job, hobbies, and financial goals. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com to schedule a time with an advisor today. So Bear River will have to kick from their own 20-yard line after the safety. I think you have the option here to either kick it off a tee or to punt it. And Stone Higley has decided he's going to put it on a tee from the 20-yard line. Stone Higley's kick makes it to the other 20. They'll take it up the right side of the field. Open field tackle made at the 40 by Bear River, and that's where Stansbury's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. They'll have excellent field position on their 2nd possession of the game. Special thanks to Kent's Market. They were named gold and silver medalists for grocery store, donuts, and catering in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Be sure and stop in at Kent's Market. So we mentioned Bear River bit with the injury bug for this week's game without their starting and backup quarterbacks. Corver Riley's stepping in to do the quarterback duties. Very difficult offense. It will be very difficult today for the Bears offensively. We'll see if the defense can pick up the slack and maybe get some turnovers and put the Bears in some short field positions. On the first play, they'll run it over the right side. Give them 6 or 7 yards on 1st down for the Stallions. Stallions opening possession, they went 80 yards for a touchdown, with Brighton Retzel completing a touchdown pass to his brother Lincoln Retzel. And that's after the safety. Bear River trailing 9-0 with 6:06 to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 6 for Stansbury. They'll look to throw quickly over the left side. They got 2 blockers out in front, and they'll pick up the 1st down and move into Bear River territory. Catch made by number 4, Lyle Rhodes. Sutherland on the stop for Bear River. So Stansbury into Bear River territory at the 43-yard line. Retzel in shotgun formation, single back behind him. He'll take the snap, quick throw, this time over to the right side. Come back catch made by Boston Rowley. Bear River rallies to tackle, but up near 1st down yardage again. Riley Bingham on the stop for the Bears. They're going to mark them just short. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the Bear River 34-yard line. Second short, shotgun snap, quick swing pass over to the right side. Beautiful open field tackle by Bear River. Christensen in on the stop for Bear River. Jack Christensen. Brings up a 3rd down and 3. The Bear River 36-yard line. Two receivers to the left side, single back. They'll hand off to the running back over the right side. He's got enough for the first down and knocked out of bounds down near the 25-yard line. Riley Bingham on the stop for Bear River. So Stansbury on the move again, their second possession of the game. .437 to go in the first quarter, 9-0 Stallions. Shotgun snap, sprint out over here to the left side. They want to throw. They got a man on the sideline. Catch is made. Ran out of bounds by Sutherland on the play for Bear River. It's Lael Rhodes again on the catch for the Stallions. And it is enough for a first down. Mark it at the 14-yard line of Bear River. Two receivers this time to the far side of the field. Shotgun snap up the middle. Bear River rallies nicely on that one for a short gain. Dallin Rice on the stop for the Bears, brings up 2nd down and 8. Just inside the 15-yard line. Retzel this time with 2 backs, still in shotgun. They'll go split back formation on each side. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they'll motion one of the running backs to the right side. Handoff straight up the middle. No one's there. No one touched him into the end zone. Goes number 34, Wyatt Oliver, who handles about a third of the carries for Stansbury. Between the quarterback and 2 other running backs, they split it pretty evenly, and he's in for the score. 15-0 Stansbury, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and they'll line up for the extra point. So that time the motion out of the backfield got the Bears moving to the right, and it opened up the middle of the football field. And Stansbury knocks the extra point through, and it makes our score 16 for the Stallions, nothing for the Bears. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Kickoff from Stansbury is fielded at the 5-yard line, returned out near the 40 by Bear River. Nice return by Brock Bingham, the sophomore. And Bear River's got good field position for their second drive. We'll see if they can make something happen with it. Corver Riley in shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle to Rigdon Vonk. Stopped for no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Riley in shotgun. Vonk, the lone back behind him, takes the shotgun snap, throws over here into the flat, hits into the grass, intended for Eli Brager. Brings up 3rd down and long. Again, tough situation tonight for the Bears without their first 2 quarterbacks. They've gone to senior Corver Riley, who's normally their wide receiver. He's in there trying to do the best he can against the defense that understands the situation Bear River's in, and they are taking advantage of it. Bear River will come in a little tighter formation this time, 2 receivers to either side. They'll go hard count, and Stansbury's going to jump into the neutral zone and get a penalty. Makes it a little more manageable here on 3rd down for Bear River. Brings up 3rd and 5. Ball now up at the 43-yard line. Bear River still looking for their first down of the game. 2:09 to go in the first quarter, trailing 16-0. Shotgun snap. Riley drops back to throw. He's going to hit a man out of the backfield. It's Dallin Rice. He runs one defender over, and he's got the first down up near midfield. Good physical run by Dallin Rice, and Bear River will be 1st and 10 from midfield. The sun just starting to set tonight. Stansbury Park. Another nice night for football. Here's a shotgun snap taken by Riley. He's met in the backfield. The ball comes out. They tried to do the QB draw. He was hit by 2 guys, and they say Bear River gets back on that football. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Now back at the Bear River's own 47-yard line. Same formation, 2 wide receivers to each side. Again, they go hard count. Now they'll look over to the sideline. Coach Waite gives some instructions. They'll motion across the formation. Riley wants to throw. Now he sprints out here, throws to the sideline. Catch is made by Dalton Williams. Man, they brought in motion, and he's now back across midfield into Stallion territory. Brings up a 3rd and 9 as they get the yards back that they lost on the quarterback draw. Same formation for Bear River, split receivers both sides, shotgun snap, Riley 3-step drop, wants to throw deep down the right sideline. They got one-on-one, but unfortunately the pass is too far out of bounds. Brager tried to haul that one in, and Bear River is going to have to punt here on 4th down and 8. They will not attempt the 65-yard field goal. They tried a 63-yarder earlier this year with Stone Higley. This time they'll punt. Stansbury tries to run a man off the field. He didn't get there, so that'll be a penalty, but they'll let the play out. It's fielded down inside the 20. Nice move. Off to the races down the sideline. Only one man to beat. There was a block in the back. I don't see the flag on that one. He's going to score. Now there's a flag over here on Bear River's sideline, probably a sideline warning. Boy, there was a lot going on that play. And there is a 3rd flag out there, so I think they got them all. They got the too many men on the field for Stansbury, and then they got the block in the back on Stansbury, and then a sideline warning against Bear River. So the block in the back was obvious. I'm glad to see the flag came out on that one. So they've indicated all of the penalties over on the Stansbury sideline. I couldn't see how the Bears are going to do this one. Bear River's going to take the too many men on the field penalty, and they're going to replay fourth down. So that's how we're going to do this one. The play does not count, and they'll take the 5 yards and we'll replay fourth down. I think that's going to change Bear River's plan here. They might be looking to go for it, which they will on 4th down and 3. So Bear River will run the offense back out there. Shotgun formation, Vonk, the lone back, behind Corver Riley. 2 receivers to each side. One on the right side is up tight against the line of scrimmage. 5 down linemen for Stansbury. They fake the handoff, throw over the middle. Oh, through the hand of the intended receiver. Beautiful play, but unfortunately a little too much heat for Dalton Williams, and Bear River will turn it over on downs. Missed opportunity there. So Stansbury takes over. And that is the end of the first quarter. I was wondering why Stansbury was taking their time coming out onto the field. It is 16-0 our score at the end of the first quarter. They'll switch sides of the field, and Stansbury will have it at their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Leading 16-0. Look at that. Our camera has decided to connect. 1st and 10, Stansbury. Deep throw down the right side. A man's got a step on him. He comes back and makes the catch. And he's going to have it down inside the 20. And a penalty flag flies in after the play. Has been a little bit chippy out there for this being a new region matchup between Stansbury and Bear River. So for those of you who've been listening on the radio, maybe wondering if our video stream is going to be up and working, it is. We've got our live video stream going now, so you can join us. Just go to cachevalleydaily.com and you can find the link to our video stream. So there's a personal foul called against Stansbury. And apparently it was back near the line of scrimmage. The play is not going. It did not happen down where the receiver ended up, which was near the goal line. They're actually calling the personal foul back here near the line of scrimmage. So they'll move him back 15 yards. And Stansbury's going to they'll get to replay the down. They're going to be 1st down and forever. So just getting started here in the second quarter with Stansbury leading 16-0 over Bear River. And they will be 1st down and 30 from their own 18-yard line. So Stansbury will come out in a 4 wide receiver set, single running back. They'll take the snap. They'll look to pitch. Now the quarterback will head up the middle, and he makes one man miss, and down the sideline on the left side makes a nice big gain out of it. And that's Brighton Retzel, their quarterback. I mentioned earlier they're going to use 3 different guys, and they each get about 33% of the carries for the Stallions. They average over 100 yards per game on the ground, and they throw it for 225 plus yards a game through the air. So very balanced offensive attack, and they've demonstrated that thus far in this game. Shotgun snap again. He drops the ball. Flag comes in late at the line of scrimmage. Deep throw down the left side, and it's a little too far. We'll see what the penalty marker is. And the official indicates it's against Stansbury. Bear River has said, yes, we want to move them back. Yeah, one of those penalties, maybe you let that one go and put them in 3rd and long. Instead, we'll just move them back 5 more yards and redo 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and a little longer. So you're looking at 2nd down and 25 for the Stallions from their own 29-yard line. 11:29 to go in the 2nd quarter. Stallions leading 16-0. Shotgun snap. Quick throw over here to the right side. They'll wheel in behind a couple of blockers. Catch is made. Tackle made short of the original line of scrimmage. It's still going to be 3rd down and long. And we've got another flag in the middle of the play. The indication again is that it's against Stansbury. One of those where you could have a lineman getting downfield. No, they've decided to pick up the flag. There was 2 of them on the field, so those always are interesting to me. 2 guys saw something illegal, but they both agree that nothing was illegal. Brings up 3rd down and 14. Stansbury's got to get the ball into Bear River territory for a 1st down. Shotgun snap, sprint out over the left side. Here comes some pressure from Rice. They pick him up deep, throw down the left side. Pass just out of the outstretched hands of the receiver. Good coverage there from Bear River, as it was number 25, I believe, for the Bears in coverage, Ty Hess. So good stop by the Bears as they put them way behind the chains on the first play, getting a big 15-yard penalty. And Stansbury's going to have to punt the ball to Bear River. Back to receive. Brock Bingham for the Bears. Low snap, fielded by the punter. Left-footed boot is short. Come up and fielded beautifully by Bingham. And the Bears will have pretty good field position up near the 40. If you don't come field that football, it probably rolls all the way down inside the 10. Excellent job by the return man for Bear River. We've documented this over and over again for this Bear River team this year. Young team, lots of sophomores and juniors play in this lineup. And today, without your top 2 quarterbacks in Jackson Tyre and Preston Wilkinson, it's Corver Riley, their starting wide receiver, that's taking on the quarterbacking duties. And let's see if the Bears can get something going on this drive. Their last drive got into Stansbury territory, but come up just short on a 4th and 3. Fake the handoff. Corver Riley's going to keep it over the right side. Good pursuit, though, from Stansbury, and they're going to bring him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. 16-0 our score in the 2nd quarter as the clock winds down toward 10 minutes to go. But on a positive note, our game camera has started working. You always love when the technology decides to just randomly start working. If you unplug it and plug it in enough times, the computer gods will allow it to function, and that's what's happened here tonight. So if you want to watch our live stream, we do have it going. Let's go to cachevalleydaily.com and click on the link to our broadcast. You can have live video streaming tonight. So false start on Bear River on 2nd down and 11 as one of our receivers over on the right side took a step just a little bit early. 2nd down and 16 for the Bears, back at the 32-yard line in their own territory. Shotgun snap. This time they'll hand it off to Vonk over the left side. Gets through the first line of defense and gets into the secondary, and he's back past the original line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 3rd down and about 9 yards. Third down and 9. Bear River's got to get to the 48-yard line for a 1st down. Hard count by Corver Riley, and into the neutral zone goes Stansbury. We've seen Bear River use the hard count a lot tonight, and I think you'll continue to see them do that, understanding that they need to get yards any way that they can. And that's going to move them ahead 5 yards and bring up now a 3rd down and 4. So much more manageable down here for the Bears. Three receivers to the top side of the formation. Bear River going from right to left on the dial. Corver Riley in shotgun takes the snap, 3-step drop, wants to throw deep down the left side. Nice ball. Receivers out there, and again, the ball is just a little bit too far to the out-of-bounds sideline, and the receiver ends up trying to make the catch out of bounds. Falls incomplete to Brager. And Bear River will have to punt it away on 4th and 4. Couple of really nice balls, though, thrown here tonight from Corver Riley. Again, a tough situation. You don't get all the reps normally in practice, but thrown some nice balls. We'll see if he can get a few big plays later on in this game. The snap goes past Stone Higley as the snap issue continues for the Bears. He tries to make something out of nothing, but he's going to lose 15 yards on the play, and that's where Stansbury's going to take over in their own territory. So a muff punt by Bear River, and Stansbury's in excellent position here to try and get another score on the board. They lead 16-0 with 9:11 to go in the 2nd quarter. Three receivers to the left. Retzel looks to throw over here to the left side. He's got 2 blockers in front as they run that little wheel pass to get behind the 2 receivers blocking. Give him 5 yards on 1st down. Bring up 2nd and 5. Stansbury's run that little wheel pass quite a bit here in the early goings of the game. They've also tried some shots down the field, and they've run the ball pretty effectively as well. This time lone running back next to Retzel in the backfield. 5 receivers set, and this time they'll hand it off straight up the middle. No one's there, untouched for 15 yards and into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's number 24, Carter Peterson, in for the touchdown for the Stallions. That's twice Stansbury's really put out 4 or 5 wide receivers and then just handed off right up the middle. And caught the Bears with no one in the middle of the football field. In for the extra point. The lefty kicker for the Stallions, Ethan Clegg. Low snap, the kick is up, and it's good. 23-0 Stallions in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Plumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048.
Kickoff from Stansbury is fielded by Bear River at about the 15. Fumbled on the initial catch. We were able to pick it up and advance it for a few more yards, but the Bears will be 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. (23-0) our score with 8:23 to go in the second quarter. Riley takes the shotgun snap, handoff intended up the middle, is bounced to the outside. Didn't see the number. Gladen Barron's in at running back on that one for Bear River as he comes away limping. He'll stay out there. 2nd down and 12 for the Bears. Riley in shotgun. They're bringing pressure off the edge. No one there to pick it up. They throw in behind the pressure. Catch is made, but unfortunately unable to break the tackle. It's just going to be a short gain by Dalton Williams. So they brought the corner on the blitz, pulled the safety up, and he's the one that ends up making that play. Third and long for the Bears. They'll go 2 receivers to each side again. Go hard count. They'll look over to the sideline. And here we go. Go hard count again. Nothing happens. Stansbury might be learning their lesson here on the hard count. And Bear River's going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Stansbury 23, Bear River 0 on 104.9 The Ranch.
.com.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite for all your...
3rd down and 11 for the Bears inside their own territory. 2 receivers to each side. Corver Riley, shotgun snap, throws quickly over here. Now they're going to try double pass. No one's open, and they're destroyed in the backfield on that one. Eli Brager took the pass he wanted to throw, but Stansbury didn't bite on it. He'll be sacked back near the, put him right at the 10-yard line. It'll be 4th down and long, and Bear River runs out the punt team. And that's just what Bear River's going to have to try and do in this game with really your starting wide receiver playing quarterback. You're going to have to try and pull out all the stops and see if you can get a trick play or two on somebody. Here's a quick punt from Stone Higley. This one's almost blocked. So they had one blocked earlier in the game that resulted in a safety. Here's a punt return from Stansbury. They're going to run it back for a touchdown, but there's a penalty marker on the play. And it appears that it will probably be coming back. The punt was returned by number 2, Boston Rowley, for a touchdown. But there's a flag down at the 45-yard line where the punt was fielded. We will wait for the indication, but all signs point that Stansbury is going to be moving back 10 yards from where the penalty happened, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10. So Stansbury will have it 1st down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. As we are approaching 6 minutes to go in the first half. Bear River trailing 23-0. A beautiful night here in Stansbury Park. Got that crisp, cool air on the fields tonight. As we're expecting a cool down in the next week, and it will be much welcomed as fall is in the air. Here's a first play, is a quick throw again over on the left side. They got 2 receivers out to block it, run through the safety, and they're going to score on that one. Into the end zone goes number 4 for Stansbury, Lael Rhodes. He's made a couple of catches, and really Stansbury's not doing anything tricky. They're just running 3 wideouts on that side of the field, and 2 of them are running out to block, and one of them's coming in and catching the football, and they're getting it blocked up, and the safeties are not able to come up and make the tackle. And another 6 on the board for the Stallions. Extra point is up, and it's through. And Stansbury's got a 30-0 lead here in the second quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Tile needs Castalite.com.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is...
Kickoff is away. Taken by Bear River at the 10-yard line. That's Dalton Williams. He's going to try and find some room over here on the left side. And he'll get it up near the 27-yard line, and that's where Bear River will start 1st and 10. Other games in the region tonight are not close as well. Green Canyon is up 56-0 over Deseret Peak. Ridgeline's up 34-0 over Tooele. That's in Tooele tonight. And our game as well, not looking great. Bear River will, first play, they'll try and get some running room over the right side with Corver Riley, and that goes nowhere. The scoreboard has it at 29-0. I've got it at 30, unless that extra point was no good. They sure signaled that it was good, so we'll see if they change theirs or if I'm going to have to change mine. Either way, it's been lopsided here tonight in Stansbury. Second down and long for the Bears, back at the 28-yard line. Corver Riley takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle. Has a little bit of room. He finds a seam, and he gets it up near first down yardage. Nice play there from Corver Riley. Took a pretty good shot there at the end. He bounces up. And they're actually going to mark him a couple of yards short, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Two receivers to each side, lone back on the left side of Corver Riley. Shotgun snap. He's going to run it direct snap up the middle again. This time he gets through everybody. Has he got enough legs to get to the end zone? It looks like he might. They reach in and he scores. Corver Riley on the quarterback draw. They ran the same play 2 plays in a row. And this time it's Stansbury that leaves the middle of the field wide open, and Bear River takes advantage. 30-6 now our score, and Stone Higley will come out onto the field for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and Stone Higley booms it through the uprights, and it's good. 30-7 our score. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
The Post Consumer Brands United Way cereal sale is September 27th at 7 a.m. Bring cash and get to the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremonton early. Post cereal is just $1.50 per bag or box. Limit 50 per person. The Post cereal sale, September 27th, starting at 7 a.m.
So Corver Riley goes 60 yards for the Bear River touchdown on the quarterback draw on 3rd down and 3. Bear River's on the board, 30-7 our score, 4:02 to go till halftime. And Stone Higley ready to kick it away to the Stallions. Booming kick, and that'll go deep into the back of the end zone. And Stansbury will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. Special thanks to Castleite Brick and Tile. Whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castleite, online at castleite.com. Gem Electric, if you're in need of electrical wiring for a new construction or remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. And C&R Trailer Sales, whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, C&R Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrl.com. First play for the Stallions on this drive. Quarterback pressure, they throw deep over the middle. Nice coverage there by Bear River. They had over the top coverage and underneath, and the ball hits the Bear River defender. Can't see that. I think it was Murray in coverage for the Bears. Quade Murray. It'll be 2nd down and 10 as Stansbury went for the big play on 1st down. Second and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Motion of receiver from right to left. They will hand off up the middle. Missed tackle, and now we're out over here to the sideline and chased and down and out of bounds by Riley Bingham. It is enough for a Stansbury 1st down, as the Bears just unable to get that first tackle where first contact is made on the receiver, the running back. We're just having a hard time getting that first one. So 1st and 10 Stallions from their own 40-yard line. 3:45 to go in the second quarter. 30-7 our score, Stansbury. Two receivers to each side. Lone running back. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw. Now goes up to try and run. And beautiful tackle made in the backfield by number 11, Bennett Allen. Negative yardage here for Stansbury. The sophomores found some aggression getting in there. Got to give some props to Bennett Allen, my nephew. Good to see him get out there and get that tackle. The Bears need some more of those defensive stops. 2nd down and 12. Ball now back at the 37-yard line. Again, Bear in the 3 defensive lineman set. They'll drop back. Kind of giving them the first 8 yards, and they'll see what they do with the linebackers. Now 2 linebackers are going to come, one over each side. Handoff up the middle, and Quade Murray comes up to make a stop. So there we were able to get that tackle at first contact. It's going to bring up 4th down. Excuse me, 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 at the 45-yard line. Almost still in their own territory are the Stallions, but the Bears do well to get off the field here. They show blitz. Bears 3 down linemen, then they've got 6 guys in a line about 7 yards off the ball. Now here they come with the blitz. They'll throw over on the left side. Catch is made, and Murray comes up, puts the hit on him, and then everyone rallies to the ball as it's number 13, Brock Bingham, that ultimately gets the tackle, but it's into Bear territory for the 1st down. A little different on the defense for Bear River. They've tried to disguise some of their looks and some of their blitz packages, keeping their linebackers a little further off the ball. But unfortunately, Stansbury's been able to still make enough plays to keep the chains moving. This time they'll want to throw over the right side. Catch is made. And a couple of yards after the catch, as it's Lincoln Retzel on the catch. He had a touchdown catch earlier in the game from his brother. So brings up 2nd down and 1, the Bear River 30-yard line. Reitzel in shotgun formation, looks over the left side, now over the middle. He's got a receiver open, catch is made. Now running backwards, Bears trying to rally to tackle, and they do finally knock him out of bounds. As it's Lincoln Reitzel on the catch. Brother-to-brother hookup for a 1st down. The ball is marked at the 10-yard line. Will be 1st and goal for the Stallions at the 10-yard line. 1:13 to go in the 1st half. Stansbury leading 30-7. There's a quarterback keeper over the right side. Gets past first guy. They dive for the pylon. They say, nope, he's out of bounds short of the goal line. He stepped out before he reached for the end zone pylon. Second down and goal. Ball looks to be spotted about the 2-yard line. Now the officials stop the play, and they're going to say Stansbury wants a timeout to talk about it. We'll take it as well. 30-7 our score for the Stallions on 104.9 The Ranch.
Winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership, we're your friends.
And your neighbors.
We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Second down and goal for the Stallions. 1:06 to go till halftime as they lead the Bears 30-7 here on their home field. Beautiful night for football. So temperatures now dip down into the low 70s, maybe even into the 60s by now. Feels fantastic. Tighter formation now from Stansbury. They'll fake the handoff up the middle, sprint out over the left side, throw into the end zone. It's a little bit too far as the Bear defender also tried to get their hand on it. I believe that was Gladen Barons over there who tried to reach up and put a hand on it, but it falls incomplete. Third down and goal. Again, hard to tell where the ball's spotted from here. It appears to be at the 2-yard line. You would think that this is 4-down territory for the Stallions. I don't know that they're interested in a field goal here. Now they got a big 78 in there to lead block, and they're actually going to hand to him over the right side, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. So that's put your biggest lineman in the backfield and hand off to him and let him run it in for a score. That's exactly what they do. And that was Tassi Lili Laciona. I'm sure I didn't get that right, but he's into the end zone. Congratulations, big guy, on the touchdown. Low snap, kick is up and good. So Stansbury gets into the end zone again. They up their lead back to 30. It's 37 for the Stallions, 7 for the Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
37-7 our score, 51 seconds till halftime. Stansbury will kick it away to the Bears. Kick is a low line drive over the left side, bounces about the 15, fielded by Bear River. Now they'll try and run over the left side. It's Dalton Williams. And he stretches out and gets up to about the 28-yard line, and that's where Bear River will start, 1st and 10, with 42 seconds to go in the first half. Hanson Motors, among the longest running family-owned dealerships in northern Utah, online at hansonmotors.com. 1st and 10 Bears. We'll see how aggressive they want to try and be. Shotgun snap. Riley drops back to throw. They try and set up the screen pass. They've got it. Rigdon Vonk. They got a couple of guys blocked out front. Runs over one guy. Needed to get out of bounds. They're going to say that maybe he did, or else they're just moving the chains. Gets near midfield. Perfect time to call a screen pass there. As you know, Stansbury wants to be aggressive. 30 seconds to go in the half. Bears now approaching midfield. 2 receivers again to each side. Shotgun snap. Riley to throw. Throws deep down the left side. One-on-one coverage. Again, a lot of contact, but he's got to keep that pass in bounds. He's trying to hit that route down the sideline, but just a little too much on it, and it keeps getting out of bounds. Give that receiver a chance in that spot, but again, Corver Riley normally out there trying to catch the passes, not throwing them, so a little unfamiliar territory for him tonight. Does have a big 60-yard touchdown run to his credit. 2nd and 10. They're bringing pressure again. Throw out here to the sideline. Catch is made. And out of bounds near first down yardage is Williams for Bear River. And they are signaling to move the chains. 1st and 10 inside Stansbury territory at the 43-yard line. 19 seconds to go now in the first half. 2 receivers to each side. Vonk in the backfield. Riley takes a low snap. They're bringing everyone again. One-on-one throw to the outside. It was intercepted, but I don't know if he was in bounds. They say he was, so it is intercepted by Stansbury. That time Riley had to let it go way earlier than he wanted. Didn't get enough air under it, and it's Carter Cashmore who picks it off for the Stallions, and they'll have it with 13 seconds to go in the half. So pretty good drive there from Bear River. They were obviously trying to make a few big plays so they could get in the end zone before half, but ultimately Stansbury comes away with the interception. Rudd Funeral Home. Rudd Funeral Home in Tremont and Garland will treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. So Stansbury looks like they want to try and get some points here. They'll go 4 wide receivers. Take the snap, fake the little wheel throw, and now their quarterback's going to sprint out to the right side. He's going to try and get as many yards as he can, and he'll go out of bounds near first down, near the first down marker. He gets out of bounds with 5 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down and short for the Stallions. We'll see if they've got a play that they can get into the end zone. It's a little deep for a Hail Mary here. It'd be a 62-yard throw to get it into the end zone. They'll go 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Look for that little wheel route. Nope, they're going to sprint everyone down the field and throw in behind, and that ball's incomplete, and there is 1 second left on the clock. So they tried to go trips to the left and clear everyone out and then throw in behind it, but even if the pass was caught, it looked like maybe you're going to get 20 yards, and that might be it. 3rd and 1. 1 second to go. So the Bears will be in some sort of prevent defense here. They've got 5 guys 15 yards off the ball, ultimately playing with 4 safeties here. 3 linemen, 2 linebackers. And they'll just hand off up the middle, and everyone's going to have to rally and tackle. Miss the first tackle, and then they're run out of bounds about the Bear River 40-yard line, but that's going to end the first half. Our score at the end of the first half, Stansbury 37, Bear River 7. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch.
The Post Consumer Brands United Way cereal sale is September 27th at 7 a.m. Bring cash and get to the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremont early. Post cereal is just $1.50 per bag or box. Limit 50 per person. The Post cereal sale, September 27th, starting at 7 a.m.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Golden Spike Electric, local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
The Post Consumer Brands United Way cereal sale is September 27th at 7 a.m. Bring cash and get to the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremonton early. Post cereal is just $1.50 per bag or box. Limit 50 per person. The Post cereal sale, September 27th, starting at 7 a.m.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery.
We are at the half with Stansbury leading 37-7 over Bear River. It's homecoming night here for the Stallions. So halftime has been extended by just a little bit. We got about 6.5 minutes before we're ready to go here in the third quarter. We'll take another break, hear from some of our great sponsors. You're listening to Bear River Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
The Post Consumer Brands United Way cereal sale is September 27th at 7 a.m. Bring cash and get to the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremonton early. Post cereal is just $1.50 per bag or box. Limit 50 per person. The Post cereal sale, September 27th, starting at 7 a.m. Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
The Post Consumer Brands United Way cereal sale is September 27th at 7 a.m. Bring cash and get to the Box Elder Fairgrounds in Tremonton early. Post cereal is just $1.50 per bag or box. Limit 50 per person. The Post cereal sale, September 27th, starting at 7 a.m.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as we get ready to start the second half. Bear River trailing Stansbury 37-7 on homecoming night here for the Stallions. And a game where Bear River has been hit with the injury bug. They are without starting quarterback Jackson Tyre. Preston Wilkinson would normally be the number 2. He's also unavailable. Brecken Garn has not played in this game either for Bear River. Corver Riley, the senior wide receiver, is in there at quarterback tonight. He's done a great job for the job he's been asked to do. He does have a 60-yard touchdown run, Bear River's only touchdown on the board. He's made a couple of nice throws. We'll see what they can do in the second half, what kind of adjustments maybe they can make to get the offense moving just a little bit better. Stansbury on the other side has done what they do. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast how they are a 50-50 team. They are going to run the ball and they're going to throw it. They're going to do it about 20 to 25 times a game. They're going to run it and they're going to throw it 20 to 25 times a game, and they're very efficient at it. They average 225 plus yards through the air, and they average over 100 yards on the ground. So very balanced attack, and usually when you can run the football, it opens up your passing game, and they do both very well. Bear River, unfortunately, this season has not been able to establish the run game, except against Cottonwood, which is a team that really not a very good team at all. Outside of that game, Bear River has done absolutely nothing in the run game until tonight with Corver Riley's big quarterback run. The 60-yarder puts them in the positive for tonight's game. So they put a couple more minutes on the clock here as both teams will warm up just a little bit. Stansbury's actually ready to go, but they'll give Bear River a couple minutes if they want to come out here and run a little bit, get loose. So we'll take one more quick break, and we'll be back for the second half kickoff between the Stansbury Stallions and our Bear River Bears.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Start of the third quarter, Bear River trailing Stansbury 37-7. As Stansbury will kick it to the Bears to start the second half. Bear River, for those of you unable to watch our live video stream, just listening on the radio, Bear River in their white jerseys with red letters and red pants and black helmets. Stansbury in their all blues. The kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. Bear River will start 1st and 10 from their own 20, going from right to left on the dial. So Bear River will run the offense out there for the first possession of the second half. Corver Riley in at quarterback for the Bears. Shotgun formation, Rigdon Vonk behind him. 2 receivers to each side of the formation. They'll motion from right to left. Fake the handoff. He wants to throw. Now he will throw over here to the left side. Catch made by Gladen Behrens, and he's knocked out of bounds after a short gain. Brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Bears. Mark it at the 24-yard line. Same formation for Bear River. Split receivers to each side. Riley takes the snap. Handoff this time up the middle to Vonk. And he powers forward for a few extra yards. He'll be just a yard short of the first down. And
analyze that kid. Let's go.
Big lineman from Stansbury kind of rolls over on Rigdon Vonk, and the fans here for Bear River Not happy about it. Understandable. A little unnecessary. Brings up 3rd down and short for the Bears. Same formation for Bear River. Riley takes the snap. He wants to run right up the middle. Runs into one of his own guys. He might have got just enough for the first down. We'll see where they mark it. And they do give him the first down. So a good run there from Corver Riley. Knew what he needed to get, and he got it. 1st and 10 Bears from the 30-yard line. Bear River tightens up the formation a little bit here. Single receivers to each side. Handoff. Breaks through one tackle and up for about 1.5 yards. Boy, it is still chippy out there between these two teams. Which is kind of interesting for two teams that are in the region for the first time. And you'd think these guys have been playing for 25 years against each other. Good to see Bear River fighting back just a little bit. I mean, someone wants to try and bully up on you. Let them know you're there. 2nd down and 7 for the Bears. Same formation, 1 receiver to each side. They'll bunch a couple in the slot next to the line. Fakes the handoff. Riley sprints out to the right, wants to throw it deep. Receiver has to come back to get it. It was Barron's, and the ball, I think, just gets through his fingertips and hits the ground on a ball that was underthrown. As Corver Riley had to throw it off his back foot as he was getting chased down. Almost a big play for the Bears. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7. (37-7) Stansbury. 9:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bear River needs to pick up a first down here to keep the drive going. 2 receivers to each side. Hard count, and Stansbury again jumps, and this is going to bring up a 3rd down and short. So they've got him about 4 times on the hard count today. Stansbury getting a little aggressive, and I mean, they know the situation Bear River's in. They've got a wide receiver playing quarterback. They're rearing back, licking their chops every play, trying to get in there after him. So the Bears have used the hard count to try and slow him down just a hair. We'll see if that works for him now on 3rd down and 2. Bears will come out with a 2 receiver set to each side of the field. Short field is here on the Bear River sideline. Vonk in the backfield. They'll motion now from left to right with Williams. They'll snap it to Corver Riley. He's going to get enough for the first down, and he's slammed out of bounds. Again, he's pushed out of bounds, and then a little extra shove into the Bear River sideline. No flag on the play. Boy, they're really letting them get after it. After all that, Corver Riley does get the first down for Bear River. 1st and 10 Bears from the 42-yard line. Three receivers to the right, 1 here to the short side. Riley takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Nice little run there from Vonk. Still chugging his feet, gets up near midfield. And a beautiful run on first down as Bear River love to see these 2nd and short. Ball marked at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 3 for the Bears. Now the whole playbook's open right here if you want to try and do some play action. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun snap, 3-step drop, quick throw over here to the flat. They try and run some linemen over to block it, and it's good enough for a first down. This big number 77 for Bear River got out there and put the block on the corner. And that's Cade Dahl for the Bears. And I apologize if that's not pronounced Dahl. Dally, I've seen that pronounced many ways, and I don't know what it is, but great play getting out there, setting that block. Nice drive here from the Bears, marching now into Stansbury territory at the 43-yard line. Shotgun snap, fake handoff, and there's the flag as everybody went except the center, and I was waiting to see what they were going to do. And they will call false start against Bear River, moving back 5 yards and replay first down. So the ball will be spotted at the Stansbury 48-yard line. Bear River quickly to the line. 2 receivers to each side. Riley takes the shotgun snap. They bring pressure. He's got a lot of room over the middle. Nice ball thrown. Receiver out to get it. Looks like it was a little bit too far to the right as the receiver ran more of a post route and the ball went more as a go route, and they were unable to hook up. Unfortunate, as it was Barons out there in the route. Had his man beat by about a step and a half. 2nd down and 15 for the Bears. Same spread formation, 2 to each side. Fonk in the backfield. Corver Riley motions William from left to right across the formation. They're going to run the option. Riley's going to keep it. He's hit hard and pushed out of bounds after a short gain. Make it 3rd down and 14. 1-yard gain on the play. Riley in shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Williams again motions from left to right. Shotgun snap, 4, 5, 6 drop. He's going to throw over the top. Catch is made. Tried to set up the screen pass, and unfortunately just couldn't quite get enough blockers out there. Just another short gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 13. And now Bear River will run the punt team on. So a promising drive gets halted just inside the Stallions' territory. Stansbury comes after the punt again. They've blocked 1 tonight, and they've almost got 2 others. And a short punt is taken at the 20-yard line, as Stone Higley has just not had any time to get a decent punt off. They have brought everybody, but fortunate to get it away, and Stansbury will have the ball 1st and 10 from just inside their own 20. They'll come out 3 receivers to the near side of the field. They'll motion a man across the formation and pitch to him. Bears try and rally up, don't take a good angle, and he's free down the sideline. Now tries to cut back to the middle. The ball's out. Ball's on the field, and I believe they say Stansbury got it back. They do. That's number 4 for the Stallions, Lael Rhodes. He's made a lot of nice plays today for them. 1st and 10 Stallions from their own 41-yard line for a 21-yard pickup. 37-7 our score. Stansbury High School tonight, their homecoming. Stansbury will go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the short side. They'll hand off up the middle, rallying up to make a tackle. Quade Murray gets there to help finish it off. Give him 6 yards on first down. Second down and 4. Ball at the 47-yard line for the Stallions. Retzel takes the snap, pitch over to the running back on the left side, trying to sprint out over the left side for a sweep. He's got enough for a first down into Bear River territory. Ty Hess in on the stop for Bear River. First and 10 Stallions. Bears bring pressure off the left side. Retzel sprints out to the right. Now he's going to take off and run. Makes 2 guys miss. Now a third. He's in the open field. Bear River's going to have to rally up from deep, and they force him out of bounds about the 20-yard line. So good play there from Retzel to just make something out of nothing. A couple of missed tackles from the Bears, and they're inside the red zone. First and 10 Stallions. The 18-yard line, shotgun snap. They want to throw over the right side. Pass is completed inside the 5, working their way down about the 3-yard line, brought down by Dallin Rice. And Ty Hess again for the Bears. First down and goal for Stansbury. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Stansbury leading 37-7. They'll hand off up the middle. I believe they stopped him just short. Last time they were this close, they handed off to one of their big linemen. He stumbled into the end zone for a score. See if they decide to go with another one of those jumbo formations. They will not. Second down and goal, about the 2-yard line for the Stallions. Yep, they do have that jumbo formation in there. This time they'll use 78 as a lead blocker, and he goes nowhere as breaking into the backfield for Bear River is number 51, Damon Anderson, and he stops him for a loss. Great effort there from Anderson. Moving back to the 5-yard line, third and goal. As the jumbo package goes out. 3 skilled players come in. And they'll spread it out. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lone back next to Retzel. He'll take the shotgun snap. They want to throw. Now he's going to sprint over the right side. Bears are going to have to come up and make a tackle. The quick throw to the end zone is stopped short, and he tries to make his way into the end zone, and he's wrestled out of bounds by Bennett Allen, who refused to let him get across that goal line. Out of bounds at the 1, 4th and goal. Great effort there from Bennett Allen. Really had to dig his heels in and not allow him to lean forward to that goal line. 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. Jumbo package back in now for the Stallions. The officials over here talking to the Bear River sideline, or Coach Wade. I'm not sure what that discussion was about, but Stansbury now runs up to the line. They do have all the big boys up front. Big lead blocker, 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll hand off. Bears able to get there at the goal line. Did they stop him? The officials say no, they did not get in, and the Bears hold. What a goal line stand from the Bears. That was a lot of heart and grit in a game you're trailing by 30 points. Stansbury put all their hogs in there, really thought they could just slam it in the goal line. The Bears hold strong. They'll take over. 1st and 10 now from their own 1-yard line. Love to see it from the Bears in a game that hasn't gone their way and the game they've struggled to come up with a goal line stand. Great positive from tonight's game. So now the Bears, unfortunately, in their own end zone here. Gonna have to find a way to get out. Corver Riley fumbles the snap, and he's gonna just run it over the left side, and he's forced out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. And he's grabbing his right calf over here on the sideline. So unfortunately, Corver took his eye off that snap for a split second. I think he was thinking about getting out of that end zone. Fortunately, able to pick it up and at least get out of the end zone, gained 1 yard on the play. So we've doubled our gap away from the end zone by a yard. Stansbury's bringing pressure. Corver Riley's going to throw deep over the middle. He's open. Clayton Behrens has it. He's off to the races. I don't think they'll catch him. All the way. 99-yard touchdown. No flags on the play. What a throw. Corver Riley put it up in the air and Behrens ran right underneath it. Stansbury brought the house and Bear River made him pay.
There we go. Good job.
37-13 on a 98-yard touchdown pass from Corver Riley to Gladen Behrens. And Stone Higley out for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and Stone Higley pounds one through the uprights. And Bear River puts another touchdown on the board. 37 for Stansbury, 14 for the Bears. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50. With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
So a big stop by the Bears defense on the goal line turns into momentum for the Bears. As 2 plays later, Corver Riley connects over the top with Gladen Behrens for a 98-yard touchdown pass. And instead of a 44-7 game, we've got a 37-14 game with 2:21 to go in the third quarter as the Bears have started to come to life here in the third quarter. Stone Higley with his big leg booms one into the end zone. No chance for a return. And Stansbury will go back on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. K&N Automotive is where honest service meets expert repair, fast, fair pricing, and friendly expert service. That's K&N Automotive. Spike Power Sports. Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff. Razors, four-wheelers, new and used. Find more at gspike.com. And Central Milling. Central Milling produces high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. They are the Ferrari of flour. Central Milling. Stansbury will come out in a split receiver set, 2 to each side. Lone back next to Retzel on the right side, and they'll motion now 1 receiver into the backfield. They will hand off over the left side, rallying up to make the tackle. Dallin Rice, the first one to get there, finished off by number 13, Brock Bingham for the Bears. So Stansbury tried to get him to follow the motion, move everyone left to the left side, and try and do some misdirection handoff, and Bear River stays home. Short gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8. This time Stansbury will go 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Lone running back. They fake the handoff. He want to throw. Retzel stands back, throws deep over the middle, has a man open, and it drops into his hands for a big over-the-top touchdown for the Stallions. So unfortunately, Big throw over the middle, ends up getting all the momentum right back for Stansbury. Retzel had time to drop back, set his feet, and deliver a beautiful throw over the top. Unfortunately, the receiver was 2 steps past the defender. And Stansbury now breaks into the 40s, 43-14 our score, pending the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up and through the uprights, and Stansbury increases their lead on a big answer after Bear River swiped all the momentum. There is a flag on the play. After Bear River's goal line stand and a big 98-yard touchdown pass, Stansbury comes right back with a big play of their own to get another touchdown. And there's a holding penalty on Stansbury on the extra point, so I believe they're going to have to retry. So Bearville will run the special teams back out onto the field, and Stansbury's going to have to re-kick this one. I'll move them back 10 yards, back to the 12-yard line. And now it'll be a .30-yard extra point. High snap, bad hold, and Bear River's going to tackle them as they couldn't get the hold down and the kick away in time. So the extra point will be no good, and Bear River will get the ball back, trailing 43-14. We got 1:32 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
It's another dealership, or your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
With 1:32 to go in the third quarter, Stansbury set to kick it away to the Bears. End over end kick down the right side, taken by Bear River at the 5-yard line. Sprint out past the 20, out to the 25. Number 13 for the Bears, Brock Bingham, and he doesn't like how he was stepped over after the play either. A couple of pushes back and forth, and Bear River is set to take over. First and 10 Bears from the 25-yard line. Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. Come see them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. Corver Riley back out there at quarterback for Bear River. They'll go 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun snap, they'll hand off up the middle to Vonk. Tries to find an opening. A few yards straight up the middle. And penalty flags fly in late again. Boy, Stansbury has been super aggressive after the play. And not really sure why either. I mean, the game you're in complete control of. There's been so many extra hits after the whistle, pushes after the whistle. I've seen Stansbury roll over a couple of our guys while they're on the ground, stepping over guys when they're getting up. Just a little disrespect from the Stansbury players tonight after the play. Penalty will go against Stansbury. $15-yard penalty for the unsportsmanlike conduct play against Stansbury. Bearville will have first down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Same formation for the Bears. Corver Riley takes the snap, wants to throw, fakes short, now throws deep down the sideline. Brager goes up for the pass, and he's run out of bounds by the defender who didn't even look for the football. Unfortunately, I think the pass was too far out of bounds, but could have easily been pass interference. As Coach Franck, who coaches the receivers on the sideline, is talking to the side judge saying, hey, my guy was pushed out of bounds by the defender. Official seems to be nodding in agreement, but the flag somehow stayed in the pocket. 2nd down and 10, 42-yard line. Riley takes the snap. This time they'll run the option over here to the left side. Quick pitch goes to the side, and unfortunately Bonk slips and falls down. And that'll be right about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a short loss on the play. As the clock now winds down to about 45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Bears trailing 43-14. Give him a loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 12. Bears will go trips to the right. Bonk the lone back behind Riley. Now they'll motion Williams across the formation from right to left. Fake the throw to him. He wants to throw over the top again. He's got Williams down the sideline, and again the throw is not up the field enough. The throw goes over the top of the receiver out of bounds. And Bear River's going to have to punt. Again, new territory here for Corver Riley. Normally the starting wide receiver for Bear River is filling in tonight at quarterback as Jackson Tyre, Preston Wilkinson unavailable. He's done an admirable job. You know, you want everyone to make every play, and unfortunately he hasn't been able to make a few of those throws tonight, but he's played great. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We will take a short break with Stansbury leading 43-14 over the Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 43.
Apparently that will not be the end of the 3rd quarter. Bear River's out there to punt. Snap. They're going to fake it. Throw over the middle. And I'm not sure what's going on there, but here's another flag in late. So Stone Higley took the snap and he threw it over the top. Now there's a flag and a hat that comes off the official. As again, there was some extracurricular activity from Stansbury back near Stone Higley. Face mask called against Stansbury, and then an unsportsmanlike as well against the same player. And that will be an automatic 1st down for Bear River. So that will be the end of the 1st quarter. So it should be Bear River's ball. If the face mask penalty happened during the play, it should be 15-yard penalty. So I believe that is officially the end of the 3rd quarter, but still trying to wait and see what they're going to do. The chains are back at the original line of scrimmage where the Bears just really confused at what's going on here. It should be 1st down Bear River. The indication was a face mask penalty against Stansbury and then an unsportsmanlike penalty after the play. But where the face mask happened, I don't know, Bear River's running their defense out onto the field. I'm really confused here. Okay, after all that, it's Stansbury's ball, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. I'm not sure how this isn't Bear Rivers football still, but there's something I don't understand because the coaching staff doesn't seem to be arguing it. So Stansbury 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Stansbury will go a couple hard counts here. Bears don't jump. They've got 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. They'll take the shotgun snap. They want to throw out here, and the flat is complete. Tackle made by Bingham. Nice tackle. And gain of about 7 yards. Give them 8. 2nd down and 2 for the Stallions. Ball marked at the 38-yard line. Second down and 2. 3 receivers this time to the far side of the field. 1 to the left. Lone running back. They'll hand off straight up the middle. Up to make a nice tackle, Dallin Rice. He held the edge and then beat his block and was able to make the tackle. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 2. Boy, the umpire been talking to the Stansbury players all the way back to the huddle. I don't know if he's just trying to calm the storm here a little bit, but so we are now down to 11 minutes to go in this game. Stansbury leading Bear River 43-14. Shotgun snap, they want to throw again. Quick throw over here to the left side. It's enough for a 1st down. Give him about 12 yards on the play. Little comeback route to the receiver, and then he falls forward for another handful of yards. As that's Lael Rhodes again, who's made a bunch of plays for Stansbury tonight. Riverside Corner Sinclair. When heading through Riverside, you have to stop by Riverside Corner Sinclair. Get all your goodies, fill up your car, and grab a Bear River special. Post Consumer Brands. Post Consumer Brands Cereal is proud to bring you their annual cereal sale September 27th to benefit the United Way. Watch for it, as I just said, September 27th. Blitz off the left side from the Bears. Quick throw over to the right. Catch is made, move made as well, and out and down to the 35-yard line of the Bears for another 1st down. So Stansbury quickly, after getting the ball back on a couple of penalties that moved them back a little ways. They are now into Bear River territory and marching. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Shotgun snap. Retzel pitches to the running back. They've got it blocked up pretty good. Bears going to have to rally off a tackle. And out near 1st down yardage again is number 34 for the Stallions, which is Wyatt Oliver. And it is another 1st down. Tight formation this time. 3 receivers right off the right side of the line. They'll take the shotgun snap. He wants to throw. They throw over the middle. Catch is made. Open run into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Ryder Meyer, the sophomore, with the touchdown. 6 more on the board for the Stallions. That time out of that bunch formation, they cleared out the middle again with two of the receivers, and someone filled in behind, and there was no one there to pick him up. In for the extra point. Snap, hold, and this one's blocked by Murray. Quade Murray gets in there and blocks that extra point, so that's 2 times in a row. They're unable to convert the extra point, and the score is 49 for the Stallions, 14 for our Bears. $9:31 to go in the fourth quarter, 49-14 our score. Post Consumer Brands Cereals is proud to bring you their annual cereal sale again September 27th to benefit the United Way. Frank May Skidoo, find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo. Find him online at frankmayskidoo.com. And Mike Knorr Plumbing. When you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the best of Northern Utah silver medalist Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. Stansbury set to kick it away to the Bears. Back for Bear River, Dalton Williams. And Bingham. Kick is short. Taken by Hess. Tyson Hess up to the 36-yard line, and that's where Bearville will start 1st and 10. Golden Spike Electric, don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. And Bob's Body Shop, they are a preferred auto body repair center right in Tremont, and they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. 1st and 10 Bear River, they'll motion Williams across the formation. They'll pitch to him. Unfortunately, Stansbury's there to seal the edge, and they'll get him brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 13. And as always, Cache Valley Daily. Download the app for replays and photo galleries of the latest games, plus local news and information about what's going on in your community. Cache Valley Daily. You can also go to Cache Valley Daily to find links to our past games. If you didn't get a chance to see the game live, you can always go back and watch replays. As a reminder, all of our road games will have live video stream as well. Tonight we had a little struggle getting it going, but it finally decided to work for us. We apologize we had to miss a little bit of the first part of the game. But Cache Valley Daily, you can find links to all the local sports coverage. High school, college, it's all there. 2nd down and long for the Bears. 49-14 our score. The Stallions holding serve here on homecoming. Nice strong run. Tough run there for the Bears to get another 5 or 6 yards back. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. See Dallin Rice in the backfield now for Bear River. Still shotgun formation. Corver Riley with 2 receivers to each side. Rice in the backfield. Riley takes the snap, wants to throw. He's got a lot of time. Now he throws over the middle. Almost intercepted as Bear River had to play defense on that one as Barons reached over the top to deflect that and knock it away. Brings up 4th down and 8. Bear River still in their own territory at the 37-yard line. It looks like they will punt. Last time, Bear River tried to fake the punt as they expected Stansbury to bring everybody like they have been, and that time they had it covered. This time, the kick is away. Low line drive kick is fielded back at the 25-yard line. Trying to make a move, Quade Murray sets the edge, and somehow he gets back across the other side of the field. Now into Bear River territory. Makes another man miss, and it's Stone Higley that finally brings him down. But they're down to the 30. He's able to work his way all the way back across the field. After Quade Murray did such a great job to seal the edge so he couldn't get to the sideline, he decided to switch directions, and we didn't keep the edge on the other side of the field. The reason you have lanes in special team, your job is to stay in your lane. Unfortunately, Bear River unable to do it there, and Stansbury is back in position, the Bear River 31-yard line. 7 minutes now to go in the game. Bear River trailing by 35 points, 49-14. Shotgun snap by Retzel, pitch over here to the left side, and the ball's on the ground. And it looks like Stansbury, they're calling it an incomplete pass. Definitely was not an incomplete pass. Okay. Somehow, either way, they would end up in the same spot. They recovered the fumble. Second down and 10. Second and 10. 3 receivers to the near side of the field in front of the Bear River bench. Shotgun snap. They want to throw a new quarterback in there for Stansbury. Pass is high and incomplete. Number 12 is Keegan Morris, the sophomore quarterback. Big kid for a sophomore. 6 foot sophomore. He's built like a quarterback. Third down and 10 for the Stallions. Morris takes the snap, wants to throw again, looks to throw deep over the middle, floats one up in the air, and Quade Murray comes back and knocks it down. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 5:36 to go in the game, 49-14 Stansbury. Four receiver set, shotgun snap. They're going to sprint over here to the left side. Throw out into the flat is caught. It's enough for a first down. Brought down inside the 15, down about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. As the Stallions able to convert on 4th down. Nice sprint out pass by the sophomore quarterback Morris. Boy, he is a big quarterback. He's built pretty stout as well for a sophomore. Future's probably bright with this kid coming behind Retzel. He'll take the shotgun snap, and this time he'll pitch it over here to the right side. Bears will team tackle him down about the 10-yard line, short gain. Special thanks again to Adams Wealth Advisors. They power our video experience for all of our road games. Adams Wealth Advisors wants to understand your family, job, hobbies, and goals. They also want to earn your financial trust. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com to schedule a time with an advisor today. Stansbury spreads him out again. Shotgun snap. Morris wants to throw over the middle. Is complete at the 5-yard line. Brought down by Hess for Bear River. It's there in coverage. Nice tackle. Brings up 3rd down and short. About 2 yards from the 5-yard line. They'll switch and put 3 receivers this time to the right, 1 to the short side. Hard snap, and Stansbury's going to false start on this hard count. 5-yard penalty, move them back, and we'll replay third down. So as we wind things down here at Stansbury High School, some scores from around the region tonight. Skyview sneaks by Mountain Crest 10-7. What a game there. 45-yard field goal for the win with 15 seconds left for Skyview. Logan is losing to Northridge 19-25. Logan not in the region anymore, but local sports from around the valley, we include them. They got their wish to move to 3A, and that's where they'll be. Ridgeline beats Tooele 71-0. And Green Canyon smashed Deseret Peak 73-0. Stansbury calls a timeout on 3rd down and 8. We'll take it. We're finishing things up here. You're listening to Bear Over Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
048 online at crtrl.com.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Third down and 7 for the Stallions at the Bear River 10-yard line. Shotgun snap. Morris is going to sprint out over the right side, being chased down by Rice. He has to throw it off balance. It's completed down near the goal line. Stop short. Probably enough for a first down. Stansbury was able to get a first down without scoring. So that'll put him first and goal at the 1-yard line. First and goal. 2 receivers to each side. Morris takes the snap, hands off up the middle. Bears try and rally tackle. Bennett Allen brings him down, but not before he gets just over the goal line. Touchdown for the Stallions. So the fireworks have been going off tonight every time Stansbury scored. It's homecoming for the Stallions, and they're going to pick up a big win here in front of their home crowd. Move to 1-1 in Region 11 play after their tough loss against Green Canyon last week in Cache Valley. But this is a good club, good team, I should say. They run it well, they throw it well. They've had some discipline issues in this game as far as some extracurricular things after the play, but outside of that, their coaching staff has to be very excited about the way they played tonight against the Bears, as the extra point is good. And Bear River's going to have to regroup again as they will move to 0-2 in Region 11 play after their big loss to Skyview at home last week in a big 62 to, I don't remember what the score was, but it was a lopsided victory for the Bobcats. The Bears will have to regroup, and next week they'll be back home. Next week the Bears will welcome Tooele to Garland. And Tooele got smacked today by Ridgeline, so both these, Tooele and Bear River, will look to rebound next week in Garland. In a game that the Bears should be able to compete in, hopefully come away with a victory. The kickoff is returned by Bingham for Bear River out past the 25-yard line. The Bears will have one more crack on offense before this game ends. Bear River will run the offense out there one more time. 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Then we'll wrap this one up tonight. We won't have a post-game show. We got to hit the road. Corver Riley drops back, wants to throw one deep down the field. And he's going to throw one down the sideline. Intended for Cash Miller, number 4, who's come in here late for the Bears. Ball's incomplete. One minute to go, second down and 10. Three receivers to the near side of the field. Orver Riley rolls out again over the right side, throws to the sideline, intended for Dalton Williams. And it's thrown slightly behind him and falls incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Bears, as this will be the last play of the game. They don't know that the Bears are going to have to run another play, and they will walk off the field, and that's going to wrap it up. Bear River's going to lose on the road tonight at Stansbury, 56-14, and they'll regroup and be back at it next week at home against Tooele. A game that should be competitive, a game the Bears should have an opportunity to win, and hopefully they can and get in the win column in Region 11 play. But a tough loss tonight. We appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. We'll be on the air next week, 10 minutes before kickoff against Tooele, back home in Garland. You've been listening to Bear River Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by Golden Spike Electric, Bob's Body Shop, Frank May Skidoo, Cast-A-Light Brick and Tile, Mike Knorr Plumbing, K&N Automotive, Spike Power Sports, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Greer's Do It Best Hardware, Rudd Funeral Home, Central Milling, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Adams Wealth Advisors, Henson Motors, C&R Trailer Sales, and Cash Valley Daily. Catch replays and photo galleries of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.